Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mountain Lake Journal. I'm Tom Halleck. New York Governor Kathy Hochul this week proposed a $216 billion state budget for next year, a spending plan the governor says includes historic investments in education, infrastructure, and rebuilding a healthcare industry devastated by the pandemic.
This is an extraordinary time, and it will be met with extraordinary solutions. The policies I laid out 2 weeks ago are ambitious, but as I said, it's just as importantly, they're realistic and achievable. And we're in a position to fully fund them by making historic investments like record aid to education, the biggest capital plan for infrastructure that our state has ever seen, and a groundbreaking program to rebuild the healthcare industry.
Governor Hochul's budget includes $10 billion to hire more workers to help the healthcare industry recover from the coronavirus pandemic, a $2 billion increase in education funding, and nearly $1.5 billion for both child care and the state university system. Hochul's budget, that spends about $4 billion more over last year, comes at a time when New York has plenty of cash on hand, from better-than-expected sales and income tax money flowing into the state, and billions in federal coronavirus relief aid.
This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity to make thoughtful, purpose-driven investments in our state and in our people that'll pay dividends for decades. And that's exactly what my budget will do. But this is also about meeting New Yorkers where they are now, frustrated by a persistent pandemic, anxious about rising prices for everything from milk to gas to housing, worried about whether or not their paycheck will be enough to make ends meet, and stressed most of all about their kids, the quality of their education, affordability of childcare, and even thoughts about what their future will be in a world beset by climate change.
You can watch more analysis on the governor's budget address and spending proposals coming up on this week's New York Now.